Pervasive gaze data poses one of the most difficult analysis scenarios in the eye tracking domain. Videos and gaze data recorded over several hours have to be investigated for the analysis of different activities. Even automatic approaches for this task require at some point labeled data. Acquiring this labeled data is often a time-consuming manual procedure. We present a visual analytics approach to ease the annotation and analysis of such data. Our interface consists of three main components. A multi-layered timeline that shows feature intensities from gaze and video data on different levels of detail. A parameter view that guides the refinement of feature weights for queries. And a storyboard view that shows thumbnails of resulting time spans. One can mark a time span and search for similar behavior in the whole video. In this example, we want to label all time spans where the participant is reading. First, we narrow down the visible time range. Then, we select a segment and search for time ranges with similar content. There are too many results, so we narrow them down by region growing and merging. We increase the weight on gaze and motion features. We can further reduce the number of results by adjusting the seed threshold and performing another region growing step. The results are validated visually and then annotated. Remaining thumbnails can be used to continue the annotation with another category.